Shalom, Israel. I want to start off, give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahawah, BASHAM, YAHAWAHSHI, BASHAM, Rakah Kwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders who teach and rule well at Great Millstone. And peace and salutations and peace and mercy to the prophets, the hopeful elect, the 144,000, and to the men and women of the 12 lost tribes of Israel, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians. Shalom. Back here with another lesson. Just digging into prophecy. Right here, this is I don't know the name of this guy, but he's going in and he's letting you know the times that we're in. And, you know, this is what YAHAWAHSHI said this was going to happen, you know, here in Babylon. And Idumea, the Edomites, which he you know, he could be Edomite, but, you know, it's evident to see what's going on here in this country. You know, as far as with the gas prices and the food and you know, just the destruction, you know, the confusion and the plagues that YAHAWAHSHI is sending on this place. But we're gonna get into this. I'm gonna play a little bit and let him go into and he's letting you know that this place, this is on a downfall. This place is finished, man. Call halal YAHAWAHSHI. And this is all through the spirit of YAHAWAHSHI. So I'm gonna play this a little bit and then I'll get a couple scriptures and we'll see how the spirit goes.
I think it's going to do it anytime soon, but I do think we are headed I think we're already in the throes. We are in and seeing the beginning, a good start of the beginning of a financial collapse. I do believe in the next few months, that's what we're going to be seeing happening.
You see that? See? And you know, I was, you know, at my job, I was just speaking to a couple people, and you know, they're telling me that they have some family members that don't want to, they're not coming back to work. You know, they have their little you know, their unemployment checks coming in. They're also getting help, you know, some other benefits. And, you know, these jobs, they need to be filled in order to, you know, sustain, you know, their buildings and to keep, you know, money flowing in. You know, without these jobs right now, how can business go on? Because people are working from home at this point. You know, and you know, with this, like he was saying, as far as with the gold and the silver, and then what you see with Vladimir Putin, with that oil and that gas and stuff, you know, Russia's like one of the top, leading distributors of distributing oil in the world. You know, and this thing is going to affect here. You know, like he said, in the next few months, you're gonna notice we're headed for economic collapse. And then, you know, this is where it starts to get ugly. So I'm gonna go right into let me go to Isaiah Isaiah 24 and 8, 24 and 8. The mirth of tabrets ceaseth, the noise of them that rejoice endeth, the joy of the harp ceaseth. See, the YAHAWAHSHI is taking the mirth from this place. You know, people are they're forcing themselves to try to have fun at this point. You know, he's taking the mirth out of this place. Look, you can see the look on his face. You know, a lot of these Edomites and, you know, and Jake too, you know, it's hard times coming, man. It's hard times coming. And this is, you know, this, like I said, this is all through the spirit and through the power and spirit of YAHAWAHSHI. He's taking the mirth out of this place. All that partying and being able to go and get your food anytime you want to, and just hanging out, not having a care in the world, going to this friend's house, that friend's house, getting drunk, partying and smoking and, you know, taking trips, and all that's coming to an end. He is taking the mirth out of this place. And your money can't save you. The little money that you think that you have. Because today, Joe Biden, you know, with that cryptocurrency, you know, signed his little, you know, signed that document, you know. So the dollar is coming to an end. I'm going to play a little bit more. Call Allah YAHAWAHSHI.
In my opinion, unless God intervenes, we're done. I think this country is going to get some really, really hard times. So,
see that? This country is is bad. We're gonna stay in Isaiah. We'll go to 9. They shall not drink wine with a song. Strong drink shall be bitter to them that drink it. You see that? These days is coming to an end. All that, you know, just nonchalant, you know, and Jake too. Jake is chasing that bag, you know, trying to live a best life, you know, partying here and there, and you know, just not having a care in the world. They don't understand what's going on. The Idumea, Esau, Edom, they understand the times right now. They see it. You know, all this, you know, taking trips with your kids, your family, them days is coming to an end. And you know, some people can't understand this. They can't see it, and they're going to get caught off guard. But the mirth and partying and hanging out, them days is coming to an end. Call Allah YAHAWAHSHI.
Oh, just keep that in mind. I'm aware of the gas prices. I know that on the West Coast, they're paying anywhere from $5 a gallon to $7.99 a gallon. East Coast is going through the same thing in areas, not everywhere. Here in the Midwest, we're still only paying $3, and I think last time I saw it was $3.59. So, you know, it just depends where you're at. But we are seeing these things happen. They're saying that oil is going to hit $200 a barrel, possibly $300 a barrel in the next few months. And if that happens, we're going to have some serious gas prices, really, really bad prices. I think if you could buy some plastic gas cans, you should do so. I do not believe in hoarding, but I think you should get some gas, put them in plastic cans, keep them in your garage, and do what it takes to have that available to you if you need it. Food on the grocery shelves. We are noticing more and more bare spots in the grocery stores around here. Other stores, now, they are facing the shelves very well. I've noticed that the stores are bringing items all the way up to the front. You know, their employees are facing the shelves, but they're only going back maybe 2 or 3 products deep. They're not going back like they used to, where you'd see, 5, 6, 8 products deep on the shelves. Last time we went in Walmart was, we don't shop there really, but last time we were in there a couple of weeks ago, my wife had to get some gluten-free things that we can't get at Aldi for my daughter. She has IBS and she needs certain things, so we had to get them at Walmart. When we were in there, I did see a lot of bare areas on aisles as we're walking down looking at the shelves. There were a lot of areas that there was just nothing.
So we're going to hop over to, it's hard times coming here in this country. Let's go to Matthew. We're going to go to Matthew 20. Let's go over to Matthew 24. We'll go to Matthew 24 and 7. Because you heard what he said, it's bare. The aisles are bare. They're they're putting anything up on these shelves right now to make it look like they got food or products. And as we get deeper into this 2022, the year YAHAWAHSHI turn up, it's gonna get bad out here, man. The lack of food, the less food, the higher the prices. I just went to the grocery store today, man, and a piece of, maybe almost a 2 pound or half a pound and a half, of a pot roast meat cost $46, man. You're paying almost $50 for a pound and a half or a pound of a pot roast meat. I mean, that's just ridiculous, man. But this is what's going on. This is what's going on. As we get deeper into 2022, it's going to get bad in these stores, and people are starting to steal more. They showed on the news the other night. Jake went in there just bareface. I mean, just they were filming him, and he was just taking stuff. He didn't care. I mean, he was really in there shopping. He was just putting it in his bag, and then he started throwing bananas, and all type of other stuff at the people who was trying to film him and stop him. It's getting like that, and you see that they putting them locks on them meat. And it's just gonna get worse, man. It's gonna get bad. The sedition amongst men is coming. Just wait. This thing it's gonna get so bad. I'll play a little bit more, then we'll wrap it up. But it says, Matthew 24 and 7, for nation shall rise against nation. And we see that with Russia and NATO and Ukraine, and kingdom against kingdom. And there shall be famines and pestilence and earthquakes in diverse places. And we just, there's earthquakes everywhere at this point. They just had one in South Carolina, and Afghanistan and Indonesia, and all these different places, they're having earthquakes. So these prophecies are going, I mean, they're popping right now. But this place, Babylon, America, is completely through, and Esau know it.
Just nothing, more and more. More than last time I've been shopping. My wife said she was in Dollar General the other day, and she actually thought the store was closing. They were going to close the store. They were going out of business. She said the shelves were as bare as she's ever seen them be. She couldn't believe how bare they were.
And we'll hop back over to Isaiah 24, and we'll go to Isaiah 24:10. The city of confusion is broken down, and every house is shut up, that no man may come in. 11. There is a crying for wine in the streets. All joy is darkened. The mirth of the land is gone. You can look at his face right now. He Esau is finished, man. Finished. You know, there's just nothing left, nothing else left here, man. Call Allah YAHAWAHSHI YAHAWAHSHI. These stores are gonna get empty, you know, and then once the food just gets to a point, you know, people just gonna start riding, man. You know, and then they, on top of that, they talking about the cyber attack is coming. They got that cyber attack, you know, and we'll get to that in a minute. I'll close out with that. But this place is finished.
And enough to where she actually thought they were closing their doors. And she went to a second Dollar General, another town away, but she went to a second Dollar General and saw the same thing. So she's still not sure if they're closing or if it's just the way it is because of the economy. So, you know, things are happening. They're going to get worse. I'm not fear-mongering. They're going to get worse. They're going to get a lot worse. Do what you can do. You know, make sure you have your, you know, beans, bullets, and Band-Aids, you know.
That's not going to save you. That ain't going to do it. Esau is going to resort to that. And Esau is going to go back to his barbaric ways. You know, Esau ain't going out. He's not going out with a fight. He's gonna go there. He's going to get that sword, and they gonna be going, and they gonna go at you, Jakes. And this time of Jacob's trouble that's approaching. You Jakes, it's gonna be an all-out war in just a minute. You know. And like he said, it's gonna get worse. And I wanna go over to because not only is the famine and the economic collapse and stuff going on, we're also headed towards a cyber attack, because the Lord's going to turn the power out here in Babylon, in Sodom and Egypt, which is this place. He's going to turn the power off, man. It's inevitable. This place, the power will go off. Whether it's next week or 2 years from now, this power is going to go off here in Sodom and Egypt. So I want to go to Exodus 10 and 21. And it reads, and Yahawah BASHAM YAHAWAHSHI said unto Moses, stretch out thine hand toward heaven, that there may be darkness over the land of Egypt, even darkness which may be felt. You see that? See, he did that. He's gonna plague this. He did Egypt bad, the first one, but this second one, he gonna make that look like a walk in the park. He said the land. He told Moses to stretch, because out and he was sending these plagues amongst Pharaoh and the Egyptians. He plagued Egypt. And he's going to do the same thing to this second Egypt. But he said that there may be darkness over the land of Egypt, even darkness which may be felt. We're talking about thick darkness. You can't imagine what darkness that's felt. 22. And Moses stretched forth his hand toward heaven, and there was a thick darkness in all the land of Egypt 3 days. That thick darkness. You know, you can't even, that thick darkness, man, you can't even see. You can't even see your hand. If you put your hand in front of you, like if you go in the bathroom or if you're at home, you turn on all the lights. You can still see some type of light. There ain't no light. You ain't gonna be able to turn on the power here. You know, these are the plagues that's coming, man. The lack of food, the sedition amongst men, the lawlessness, you know, and then you're gonna have Esau out here trying to gun you Jakes down. It's gonna be a full all-out war that's coming. And on top of that too, them admonitions, them spirits. All this is gonna be you're gonna open this. The Lord's gonna open up the spiritual room too in this time. This is why you Jakes better be trying to beg for mercy and stop doing your wickedness, man, because YAHAWAHSHI is about to release holy hell into this place, man. And if you don't got that seal of protection, you're done. You're finished. 23. They saw not one another, neither rose from his place for 3 days. Said they saw not one another. They couldn't see one another for 3 days. But all the children of Israel had light in their dwellings. You see that? But in this time, it's the elect. It's the elect. And the Lord's he's gonna let it be, it's gonna be known who the Lord is dealing with, who YAHAWAHSHI is dealing with. It's gonna be completely clear on who he's dealing with. So I got one more, and then we'll close out. I'll let him go for a little bit more.
Oh, I've been saying this for a long time, a few years on this channel now. Do everything you can do to get as much food put away, water put away, ammunition, self-defense items, your house locked down, your windows been able to be blacked out. Be very attentive when you leave stores. We've been through all this on the channel before. You know, look both directions. Don't walk out of the store blindly with your nose in your phone. Find your car, walk to your car with your head up. Pay attention to what's going on around you. When you get in your car, if you have to sit in your phone and use your phone, then when you get in your car, shut the door and lock it. I would shut the door, lock it, and start your engine. Because as things get worse, if things get to a point, and I'm not saying I believe they will, I'm saying I believe they could, but if things get to a point where we're talking about civil unrest, you might want your engine running. You might want to be able to get out of that parking lot really fast if people start coming up to your car. So keep those things in mind. I will post videos if I learn something that
you hear it. So I'm gonna go to one more. We'll go to we'll go over to Because you hear Esau right now. They are panicking. This thing is gonna get bad. So let's go. We'll close out with this. We'll go to Daniel 12:1, and it reads, "And at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince, which standeth up for the children of thy people, and there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation, even to that same time, and at that time thy people shall be delivered, every one that shall be found written in the book. Call Allah YAHAWAHSHI YAHAWAHSHI." So, if you're not part of this elect in this Jacob's trouble, this time that's coming, it's pain and suffering coming. A lot of pain is about to be dished out. A lot of pain. You women, just wait. Because the Lord's he said he's going to strip you bare. A lot of you women think that you can fight and stand up and think that you're just so big and bold and so arrogant, and y'all got y'all time coming, man. And this is to the ones that's that's not trying to serve the Lord, just out there just being haughty, being a whore. To the few that's sincere, the Akim, the Akwath, keep doing what you're doing. Keep serving the Lord and being obedient. But these times is about to get real chaotic here. Really chaotic. It ain't gonna get better. It just told you that Michael, the archangel, he has to come back because it's going to be that bad. So your bullets, your guns, you trying to gather up an army and trying to get 1,000 people, 2,000 people, none of that's going to work, man. Esau is in power and rulership, and they have the military, they have the devices. It's gonna take something spiritual from above to take this man out and what he has set up, because the Lord has set him up, and Esau is the Lord's left hand. This is the Lord's left hand. That's just like if you create something. You build something, you can destroy it. You could take it right on out, take all the parts out, bring it up, throw it in the trash, it's done. Well, that's the same thing with the Lord. YAHAWAHSHI YAHAWAHSHI. We're going into Jacob's trouble. It ain't gonna get better. So the gates of mercy is closing, man. They're closing. And as you can see look on his face, they're worried. So seek ye the Lord while he may be found. Call Allah YAHAWAHSHI YAHAWAHSHI. But I wanted to go in on that. Spirit hopped on me. I seen this. Hopefully you are edified. I don't want Ratazah come back with another lesson, but I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahawah, BASHAM, YAHAWAHSHI, BASHAM, Rakah Kwadash. Shalom, Israel.